What? Fire it up!
That sounds like battle. The Vigil needs us.
I am the wind! Element of Earth, hear me.
Zaitan's showing more intelligence.
Ready to rock!
Striking at the heart of
War
your
Master,
order?
Traherne!
It's almost
Thank the
unfathomable.
alchemical processes that inspired your presence. We're under siege!
Might and glory!
Blast! What kind of
Fire
foul
up.
magic was that? We must reconfigure our strategy.
Bone walls. Those require powerful magic. We face no mere foot soldiers. There's an Orion vizier in there.
They cut us off. The Orions are protecting the weaponry that's battering our keep's fortifications. We have to destroy those siege engines.
Vigil Keep has defensive weaponry on the far ramparts, but they were damaged in the first assault. We didn't have the manpower to repair them. If we could clear the walls of undead and safeguard her path to the catapults, Blacksmith Von Heck can fix anything.
Then we'll have to give her that chance. Let's get to the top of the walls and check in with General Soulkeeper.
I salute your bravery, my friend. Strike hard and fast, and we'll guard your back. Form up, Vigil. Time to smash some rotting heads.
Feel the burn! It's the War Master! I feel furious!
Well done.
Hail, War Master.
Consuming fire!
Praise Wolf at your heel.
I am rock and soil!
We
Element of wind,
wave
heed
after
me!
wave, and still they keep coming.
Lightning bolt!
More! Come here!
Element of fire, obey me! Fire it up! Eye of the storm!
Movement in the keep. Oh, it's the General. Stand at attention.
Charged up!
Hostiles eradicated in the inner keep. They were tunneling under the walls, the rotten scum.
Reporting for duty, General. I hope you don't mind that I brought a friend.
War Master, Traherne, good timing. We need every able-bodied soldier we can deploy. Ephod, what's our status?
I must report defeat, ma'am. There's an Orion wizard down there. We weren't able to get through the magical barriers.
Disappointing, but understandable. Secondary recommendations? Anyone?
Ifrit says there's a blacksmith who can repair our catapults. Trahan and I can clear the ramparts, while Ifrit follows behind to protect the civilian.
Once the Orion siege weapons are destroyed, they'll have to lower the magical walls if they intend to continue the attack on Vigil Keep.
Without those walls, I'm confident we'd have been successful, General. This time, there'll be no stopping us.
Excellent. While you do that, the Crusaders and I will defend the wall. Move out!
Blacksmith Von has the daughter of Bygarth, one of the most legendary
Swift
noises.
and steady.
She can fix anything.
Might and glory! Fired up! Cooling down. Element of wind, heed me. I feel my hand. Charged up. That was a blast.
Bring it on, you risen dung beetle.
I am rock and soil. Feel the burn. Landslide. Back on solid ground.
You never know how to prioritize till you get attacked by screaming undead.
Fire up.
There you go, War Master. Good as new. Let him have it. Over already?
Storm!
The Orion siege weapons are down. You did it, War Master.
No time to celebrate. The undead are making one last push.
The Orions dare to strike at our keep. Well, they shall see how a cornered lion fights.
I'm itching to get some payback for
Join
that
us
little
there.
wall trick. Let's join the fray down on the field.
ready to eye of the storm! Lightning bolt! Feel the burn!
Fight to your last breath. To your last bit of courage. We stand between tyranny and death, and we cannot fail.
It begins!
Feel the burn!
So tired.
Everyone, calm!
Safe from harm. Feel the burn!
Well fought. Don't give up now.
Kill everything.
Flooded! I'm wilting. Need more endurance. Feel the burn! I make a pretty good team.
Jack, good.
Cooling down.
Destroy.
Feel the burn!
Look there. It's their leader. Take her down and the battle is won.
Everyone, calm!
Feel the burn!
Breath of life shall leave me. I shall watch it fail.
Well done, Crusaders. The Orions are defeated and the keep is safe. 3 cheers for the Vigil!
Hurrah! Victory for the Vigil!
It is fortunate that we arrived when we did. Those undead were about to overrun the keep. The Pale Tree is very wise. If Vigil Keep had fallen, we'd never be able to defend Lion's Arch.
Do you remember what she said? With unity, many impossible things can be achieved. She's right, Traherne. The Vigil can't fight Zaitan alone. The dragon is too powerful. But there is another way.
Whatever you're planning, know that I will stand with you.
Thank you, Traherne. Come, let's talk to General Soulkeeper. I am rock and soil.
Warmaster, your timing was fortuitous. You and Traherne have saved our order.
It was our honor. If you don't mind, we need to brief you on recent events. Much has occurred in a very short time.
General, I've become convinced that the Vigil can't stand against Zaitan alone. We may have an army, but we don't have the information or resources.
Huh. If it were anyone other than you, Warmaster, I might think you were a coward. But after what you did on the field today, continue.
The other orders of Tyria are as concerned about the dragons as we are. The Vigil should speak with them and launch a unified effort.
speak with them. But the Order of Whispers are underhanded backstabbers, and the Priory are simpering scholars.
You're wrong, Efoot. They simply have their own ways of fighting Zaitan. Both would be staunch allies in this war.
I don't like it, and I don't trust them. But I do trust you, War Master. And I trust Traherne. If he says we're up against overwhelming odds, I believe him.
Go to the other orders. Set up a meeting. Tell them the Vigil offers an alliance.
Thank you, General. I'll do everything I can.
I know so much about all, but I've done nothing to stop the devastation. Am I at fault?
I am the wind. Element of fire, obey me.
So, I see Gix stumbled out of his library,
Fired
and
up.
the Preceptor crawled out of her hole.
I see you're not letting rationality get in the way of your ignorance, Almora. How predictable.
Who are you calling ignorant, you twitchy little bookworm?
Wonderful. I see we're off to a running start. The Order of Whispers needs allies, not infants.
Enough bickering, all of you. Our real enemy lurks across the waves. Zaitan's servants march at the gates of Lion's Arch. We must band together, or we will all be destroyed.
When I joined my order, I swore to fight Zaitan. I will die for Tyria if I must. However, I believe that together we can win. The Vigil has shown tremendous courage in the fight against the dragons. This alliance will require courage as well. Why back down now? The Order of Whispers has seen nations rise and fall. You cannot hide from this threat. You need to make a stand. And who knows more about the dragons than the Priory? Just think of how much there is to learn. Where else but in awe?
By the worlds of eternal alchemy, you're bold. But you're correct. Knowledge is useless if it is not used. We shall aid you.
The Order of Whispers has worked for generations to bring nations together. We can do no less now. Our blades are yours.
The Vigil fears nothing, not even ill-tempered, undisciplined louts like these two. We'll join, but I insist there's a decent hierarchy. Who will lead this compact?
Logic dictates that it cannot be a member of any of our orders, lest one be seen as above the other two. Quite a conundrum.
I've already considered that. Traherne, you've never joined an order, yet they all respect you. You studied ore all your life. Will you lead us?
I never wanted to be a soldier. I'm only a seeker of truth. But, yes, I will lead this pack to the gates of Ara, and together, we will see Zaitan destroyed. First, to Claw Island. Let us send our defiant message straight into the heart of Ore. Tyria stands as one.
All my life, I've watched Ore, studied it, researched the abominations that Zaitan spawns. I have avoided the challenge of my wild hunt. I hid, always claiming I was not yet ready. I did not think Ore could be cleansed. I feared failure, but you're right.
Swift
It is
and
time
steady.
to act. We'll either cleanse the land or return to it.
I am the flames.
is complete. Now that we're assembled, we can begin the briefing.
Marshal Traherne, sir. I'm Efoot, liaison for the Vigil troops. The Lion Guard are clearing some road, but the inner courtyard gate is blocked.
My Priory explorers brought a biomantic siege capacitor, Marshal. Our top mystics have been working on it for some time. It could be useful.
I've heard of that device. Whisper's agent stole a copy of the blueprints, but we couldn't figure out your bizarre telemetry. There's a working prototype?
Of course. Nothing's beyond the Priory's intelligence. Unfortunately, it's a portable model, so it lacks the power to blast through a fortified gate.
What if we amplified this capacitor in some way?
Clever. The signal towers use magical panels to increase brightness. If we reversed the panel's direction and adjusted the enchantment, we could amplify the beam.
It's improvised, off the cuff, and madcap. But you know, it just might work. Still, there are far too many undead between here and the signal tower.
Leave that part to me. The Vigil may not understand your boo-boo matic wheeze calculator, but we know plenty about killing undead.
Then we have a plan. Commander Efoot, move out. Your crusaders can guide the way.
I by my hand.
Agent Zod, get that Priory device up to the signal tower and get it working. We need that barricade down.
Is this what I think it is? How did they compress all those angles? Oh, no, just plug it in. I'm on my way, Preceptor.
Come here!
Feel the burn. I am the storm. Feel the burn. I won't go easy on you. Inferno!
Break down that bogey, or this offensive is over!
Feel the burst!
That was close.
Charged up.
Feel the burn!
Here's the panel. I have to reverse it, resource cell the amplification, and attach the capacitor.
Consuming fire!
Just keep them off me.
Feel the burn!
Whoever created this tower's astral circuitry was a total moron. Oh, it was the Priory? Sorry about that. more seconds. Anyone have some gum? Never mind. Here we go. Oh wait, that didn't do it. Let me try one last thing.
Feel the burn!
Aha! Hold on to your helms! One reconstellated configurer coming up!